What's good, YouTube? Dragonman24 here, welcoming you back to another episode of our Let's Play of Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Golden Deer route. We were picking up right where we left off in the last one. We were jumping into chapter 19. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War.
Seems like we're finally getting into the meat of this war.
Claude's plan to call in all Myran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the
that's
sky
right.
to destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Embark, the Imperial capital.
Alright, so it looks like we're finally going to start marching on the Imperial capital. Which means that this is kind of one of our last opportunities to do that, that paralogue that I want to do. Yeah. I think we may do that this month.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Embark. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble.
We need to save her quickly.
I know, but if we're not careful, she'll just be whisked away again. I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
All I care about right now is saving her.
Well, if that's what you want, I'll do my best to make it happen. But we're going up against Edelgard here. It won't be so simple.
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garreg Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges.
You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume? Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual.
Oh, so you are aware that you're odd.
Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind and the trees.
Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which?
Oh, I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky.
The metaphor about the Professor is solid, but I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it. When this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've fought with as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in Fodlan's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all of you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Embark, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
So I guess we'll start with support conversations. Then we'll go into exploration. Let me check out certifications real quick. Oh, my left is level 40. Dude, that's super pog. Sedith is master tier, right? Yeah. Alois. Oh, you can't become a great knight yet. Oh, your heavy armor and riding are so low. Oh well. I don't really see us using you anyways. Sedith has actually been catching up pretty quickly. He's on par with Raphael. Which kind of makes him on par with all of our units, because Raphael, even though he's the lowest, he's not that weak. He's pretty strong, actually. Yeah, it looks like there's no certifications for us to do. Let's see what we got in the armory, see if there's anything worth getting. A brave sword is absolutely worth getting. We haven't really been using the 11 sword, it's not that important. Let's go ahead and grab this brave lance. Brave axe, absolutely. Let's grab the brave bow. No brave gauntlets, imagine how busted. Alright, let's see the support conversations that we have. Start with Claude. Claude and Cyril.
Sorry, Claude. You can't go past.
Huh? Ah, Cyril, it's you. Is there a problem? It's not the first time I've been to the Holy Tomb. Rhea herself took me there once. Besides, the inside's been scoured by the Imperial Army. There's nothing left there now.
Don't matter. Lady Rhea said nobody could go in, so I can't let you through. I gotta do what Lady Rhea says. You wanna break them rules? Then you'll be her enemy. If you're trying to do that, I'll have to fight you.
Fine, I get it. I wouldn't hesitate to make an enemy of Rhea if it came to that. But I'd rather not fight with you. So I'll back off. For now.
Why is that?
Does it matter?
Huh.
Dunno. With your status, you could smack me to the ground and walk right over me.
I guess. But I wouldn't. We're friends.
I thought you were the kind of guy who'd smack down just about anybody if you needed to.
You really are a stubborn one. Alright then, I'll tell you. I swore I'd change this world so that those without status are no longer oppressed. Though you were never one of the people I was hoping to save. I never knew that there were people in Elmira in your kind of situation. I realized that my own perspective was too narrow. You helped me realize that. So, I owe you.
Did you just say you're all about saving people who are oppressed? Really?
I did. Is it so strange to hear that from me?
It's just... you reminded me of Lady Rhea there for a second. Lady Rhea always tried to save us folks without any status in the world. Like when she let an outsider like me stay at the monastery. That was real nice. She brought in those kids from Remire Village when they lost their parents, and...
Well, I'm not a religious man. I'm sure Rhea wouldn't want to be lumped in with a guy like me.
Lady Rhea didn't do those things because the goddess told her she should. She did it because she wanted to. I can tell you that.
I see. In that case, maybe I don't need to make an enemy of her. Thanks, Cyril. I think you've brought me a step closer to my dream.
Thanks to you too, Claude. If I was able to help you, then that makes me happy.
That was nice. Ignatz. Oh, Cyril wants to talk to everybody.
Hey, Ignatz. What you doing?
Cyril, hello. I was just looking outside. Are you off to work right now?
I'm gonna get a bucket and get rid of that big puddle everybody keeps walking around.
Oh, you're getting rid of the puddle over there? That's a shame.
Huh?
I've quite enjoyed looking at the puddle. But pay me no mind. The work needs doing. I know.
Huh? What's so nice about it?
It's just a puddle.
Look at it. With the addition of the puddle, the whole landscape has changed dramatically. Plus, it's perfectly unique. No two puddles are alike. Light will never again hit the water in quite that way. This whole landscape is unique, in fact. Here, now, for us to enjoy. It didn't exist a moment ago, and it won't exist in a moment.
I guess you're right, huh? Weird. I never thought about the rain that way. How it makes the world look different, and how that's kind of special, I mean.
Your mood just brightened, Cyril. And that made the world a little brighter, didn't it? And that's the other thing about looking at a landscape. The view is affected by the viewer's feelings.
Huh. Maybe you're right. When I remember it, I think Elmira was a real dull and lonely place. Once you're out of the city, there's nothing but the plains and sky, and they stretch on forever. You can lose yourself out there. That's the kind of place it is. It's strange. When I remember it now, even though it's lonely, it also seems real pretty too.
Maybe the image in your memories is affected by your emotional state. Anyway, it sounds fascinating. Endless plains, boundless sky. That's Elmira, huh? The thought of it makes my pulse quicken.
You're a big weirdo, Ignatz.
Am I? I suppose I am.
Sitting around, talking about how pretty puddles are?
Well, when you put it like that. Still, I'd love to see Elmira someday. Cyril, after the war, would you go there with me? We can make some memories of your homeland that aren't all dull and lonely.
I don't know. Maybe, but yeah, I'll think about it.
I like Cyril's conversations. And clearly he has more. Ooh, him and Hilda should be interesting.
Ah, Cyril. Cleaning again, I see.
Hilda, you're in the way. Move it.
I'm supposed to refill the horses' water troughs, but I can't find the buckets. I was told that they'd be in the usual place. What's the usual place?
Maybe you'd know where that is if you did your job sometime.
You know, Cyril, I don't want to interrupt you while you're cleaning, but...
Come on, the buckets are over near the wall, where they always are, because I put them there.
Okay. Thanks for your help. You're pretty strong. I bet you're tired, though. Come on, let's rest a bit.
Okay, just for a minute, though. I got more work to do.
Awkward silence.
I'm not a fan of awkward silences. Anything interesting happen lately?
Figured you were the one with something to say. Quiet don't bother me.
I need an interesting topic for this letter I'm writing to my brother. I'm stumped.
Your brother write to you a lot?
Constantly. Yeah, he must be bored. He's always going on about how worried he is for me. What's worse, if I take too long to reply, he gets more worried and writes more about it.
Write about your life, maybe. You know, stuff like, I got real lazy again today. Or maybe, can you believe I still don't know where they put the water buckets?
You're mean. Do you really think that little of me?
You're a lazy gal who gets people to do her work for her. I never knew anybody like that in Elmira.
Oh, really? So Lady Rhea isn't the only difference between Fodlan and Elmira after all?
I don't like comparing Lady Rhea with you, but I figure you're right. But you know what's real weird? Nobody seems to mind picking up your slack. Even me.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing worth repeating. Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
He's such a diligent boy. I don't think I've ever seen someone from Fodlan work that hard. Oh, hang on. I never got an idea from him about what to write in my letter.
Actually, you got several.
I guess there's nothing for it. Maybe I can just write about Cyril.
Marianne and Linhart, yeah. We'll hold off on that for a second. Let's say this one.
Hey, Alois. Tell me another story about Captain Gerald, will you?
I've told you so many. I don't have an endless supply, you know. There is one that comes to mind, however. That time the captain nearly killed me.
What? What did you do?
Now, it wasn't that I had done anything wrong. That wouldn't be much of a story, would it? No. We were at an inn making merry. Suddenly, the other guests began to gather around the captain. They wanted him to put on a show to entertain them with his skills.
Oh, I get it. They figured his aim would be great even while drunk.
That's right. He had a hatchet, and they asked him to hit targets with it.
A hatchet, huh? I guess a dagger would be too easy.
Indeed, indeed. Then the captain tells me, "Put this apple on your head and stand over there."
Ah,
That was a
so
pretty
you
good
like it
impression,
enough, huh?
not gonna lie.
That was the idea, but the hatchet fell short of my head, nearly striking me square in the chest. If I hadn't gotten out of the way, that inn would have been my grave.
I knew it. That's our captain. So clumsy sometimes.
True. Injuries take their toll on a man's dexterity.
Oh, so that's why? I just remember him saying his hands were no good for finesse.
Well, regardless, a master swordsman, that Captain Gerald. Even with the hatchet, now that I think of it. I never saw him miss in the training yard.
Really? Seems unlike him to miss that apple, then.
Yes, that just dawned on me. Throwing that hatchet, he shouldn't have missed so badly.
Do you think maybe he was secretly angry with you?
I'm not sure. What if the captain was, in fact, trying to kill me?
Ha! No way. He must have known you would dodge the throw in time. Horsing around at the inn, deadly serious on the battlefield. Sounds just like him, doesn't it?
Yes, certainly an eccentric man. Sometimes, Leone, you quite remind me of him.
Alright.
There you are, Marianne. I'd like a moment to talk.
Oh, Linhart. I was just on my way to pray.
All right. Afterwards.
It's already getting late, though, if you'll excuse me.
So then, you're done?
Linhart, were you here this entire time?
I was sleeping. Are you ready to talk now?
I suppose. My apologies for keeping you waiting.
I wasn't waiting. As I said, I was sleeping. I didn't want to disrupt your prayers.
I see. So, what did you want to talk about?
The results of my research.
Your research?
I intended to look into the power of your crest from the first moment I met you. I've been feeling quite happy of late, and I can conclude that it is due to your crest.
Are you sure that's...
Or more likely, I feel good because I've recently taken a bit of exercise.
Oh.
Although, keeping you from finding out I was researching you was plenty of exercise on its own. Listen, Marianne, I'll tell you one thing for certain. Your crest is not the source of anyone's bad luck. The research on your crest is lacking, but other crests have been studied quite a bit. I can find no proof that a crest can influence the lives of those who come in contact with its bearer. And frankly, transmitting bad luck via touch sounds like a crazy superstition, don't you agree?
That may be true.
By the way, eating the vegetables you gave me caused no ill effects. They were as delicious as ever. It may be another story if I drank your blood. Ugh, now I'm nauseous.
Yeah.
You're going to make us both sick.
All right, sorry. As I said, it is my scholarly opinion that your crest does not cause bad luck.
Thank you for your reassurance. It does make me feel a little better.
It's probably just that you and the people around you have had some bad days. It happens. I'm going to watch over you from now on, and if either of us has bad luck, well, I'll look into whether it's just chance or if it's your crest. In fact, I'll dedicate my life to it.
Your life? For me?
Especially for you, Marianne. Don't make me spell it out.
Oh. Wow. Aww. Okay, that was cute. Alright, finally, let's go explore. Nothing really to do there. Let's go ahead and start with some meals. Want to get this professor level up. We're already professor level A, but if I could get to A+ by the end of this game, that would be fantastic, bro. Lysithia. And Hilda, I guess, but let's, there we go. Nice. Leone and Sedith.
The flavor.
Looks like everyone should be good. Marianne, so let's just find one for Marianne. Marianne and Ignatz, that's fine.
I like
this.
Nice, okay. Let's go to the head chef. Let's cook with Manuela, I guess. Let's improve our defense for the month.
My cook. Right. I do.
Oh, let's also go check out the greenhouse. That'll be important. Oh, look who's in the greenhouse. Judith. Let's harvest. Plants. 5 of these. And let's finally get the chance to spread Pegasus blessings.
No, that Nardell guy, or Nader, I suppose. It was all some trick, and we fell for it. I don't think the nickname The Undefeated applies if he flees from us. Though, maybe he only got that name by running away. Can't be defeated if you run off, right?
Wow. Where's Marianne? You know what? Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Well, if we can, maybe he'll tear down the wall that's I know it's, but I might even.
I want you to train me in some faith. Let's get our faith up to B. Oh, Linhardt's here somewhere. He can teach us faith as well. There you are.
They used to call it Sarah in embark 100 until 5.
Teach us faith. Thank you. Oh man, we really need to work on our what's it called? Ooh. Got a good amount of professor experience from that. We still need to work on our reason. But perhaps in another playthrough. Let's go find... Oh, well, Manuela was right there. In the, greenhouse.
In the I'll bet. wonder.
Teach us faith. Oh, we're so close. We might as well level that up in battle. Because we're going to spend our last points. I think Anna teaches faith.
Well, I'll be. Really now? I hope there's.
Haha! Faith is now level B.
There's still more.
Didn't learn any new spells, which is unfortunate. Let's see, there's something else that I wanted to do. Okay, nothing important going on the 3rd floor. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and finish exploring. Instruct manually. Claude, we need to get this up to S. But it also probably wouldn't hurt to get your... No, let's work on your archery.
I learned.
Lauren's. Let's get your magic up to A. Raphael. There we go.
This is working.
Got that up to A. That's fine. Now we can work on your authority. Ignatz, you've already got S, so let's work on getting... he's carrying a sword. Let's work on his swordsmanship. At this point, I kind of don't care how much better they get in these skills. Wow, that was a lot of goods. Because there's not really any way of them getting further. Let's work on this faith. Marianne, we still need to work on things for you. Your riding is high enough. I think we need to work on your lancemanship. There we go. Nice, perfect. Come on, more perfects. Perfect. Crap. That's what I forgot to do. I need to buy a Master Seal from Anna. You know what, for you, Hilda, let's work on authority. There we go. Let's begin the training.
I gotta ask you something.
I have to leave my grandpa in charge of taking care of my little sis while I'm away. I was thinking I should send him something nice to say thanks. Any suggestions? A sturdy walking stick, a sturdy walking stick. It wasn't the best option. Okay. That's a bummer. Whose birthday is it? We got 2 birthdays this week. It's Anna's birthday. Let's give her flowers. It's Lawrence's birthday. Let's give him flowers.
We'll have to.
That was only okay.
Now to apply this knowledge.
Okay, good. Her lancing went up. Alright, anyways, with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.